Welcome to the channel, and as you can see, Turki Alalshikh is the best thing that ever happened for boxing. And I'm going to explain why. First off, because he's giving boxing the credibility that it should have had all along, you know. And not only that, he's buying things that amounts to something within boxing. The Ring magazine, for example. That is a notable entity that, you know, I feel like whoever has, because you know it's four belts, got WL, WBC, IBF, you know, and the only belt, in my opinion, that holds some notable weight is the Ring magazine. People want to say, "Oh, you're undisputed and all this and that," but it's four champions. Who's the champion? Whoever got that Ring magazine is the champion, hands down. And for him to have that entity and have his foot in boxing, it just shows a lot. And also it shows his credibility to the sport. He don't care where you're from. He care about what you've been doing. God damn. Who you fought, you know, how you fought and all that. His pound for pound rankings, I think, are right on point, you know. And because I also said a guy like Boots should not be in the pound for pound ranking. And he's showing that. Everybody who's in the pound for pound ranking, multi-division champions, multiple championships. You know, most guys, like I said, multiple weight divisions. Boots, he probably could be ranked number one in the welterweight division, but not in the pound for pound list. He's got two belts. One was given to him. He hasn't really beat a notable opponent, but I digress. Turkey, man, boxing is an international sport. Look at things like the NBA, the NFL, things that originate in America. I don't know if boxing originated in America, but I'm almost for certain it did. And look how the NBA has expanded. Look at how the NFL is expanding. Everything that's an international thing has got great credibility to it. Boxing has never had no real credibility, especially when you got people like the Mafia got their hands in it. And not to just mention that, he's putting on world-class events, man. Who the fuck shuts down Times Square and just have a fight outside like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's eventful. You're not just going to see a boxing match, man. He got fucking whole orchestras out there for Conor Ben and Chris Eubanks playing fucking Dr. Dre and shit. Like, man, the man is just, he's adding so much credibility to the sport. He doesn't care about, look when Bivon Bitterbeef fought. He wanted Bitterbeef to win. That was his guy. Look at Tyson Fury and Usyk. He wanted Tyson Fury to win. But it was no funny business. The person who won the fight, man. And I'm just happy, man, because we getting super mega cards. We would have never had a Devin Haney, T.O. Ryan, all of them on the same card fighting different people. That would have never happened. All them fights could have been main event fights somewhere else. They could have been at the top of the card, a bunch of motherfuckers after. But what he doing, man, is just, and he's not sparing no expense. He's going all out, fucking Batmobiles and shit, pulling up fighters. Like I said, whole orchestras. Like, it's more than just a fight, man. He's paying these guys well. You feel me? When you got the money as a boxer, when you getting paid, you feel like you don't have to think. You feel like you're getting your worth. All you got to do is work hard and perform. Work hard and perform. You know what I'm saying? And he's giving everybody opportunities. And then once he's able to get everybody under his banner, you know, we just missing the PBC, man. Come on, Al Hammond, do something. Espinoza, go holler at Turkey, man. They got everybody else rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if he really wanted to, he could just go buy a PBC. But he ain't trying to do that. He ain't trying to knock him out. Look, y'all can do y'all thing. Just come fuck with me, man. We doing big things over here. Turkey is the truth, man. Thank God he stepped into boxing. I'm loving the credibility. Thank God he bought the Ring magazine. And oh yeah, I ain't finished my point on the Ring magazine. Why I say, whoever's the Ring magazine champion, they're the undisputed champion in my opinion. Because in order to get the Ring magazine, you gotta beat the man that beat the man that beat the man. That's the only way. When you want to know who's the best in the division, look for the Ring magazine. It'll tell you clear as day. You know what I'm saying? Because if that person was undisputed and the belts got shuffled up, and he was left with one and somebody beat him, guess what? They basically undisputed. T.O. said that. You know, when he beat Josh Taylor. He like, Josh Taylor ain't losing nobody. He ain't lose his belts. I should be undisputed at 142. Which is kind of accurate, but look, we just gonna give you this Ring magazine. You know what I mean? Like, it don't get no greater than what he doing, man. He's solidifying the sport. He's bringing great things. I haven't seen one thing where it was like, that was shaky. You know what I mean? Nothing. Straight legitimacy. And that's something we've never had in boxing. Ever. You know what I'm saying? We've had so much controversial shit happen. But Turkey's coming in and saving the game. Man, just give him all the fighters. At this point, let the man have it. Seriously. Because he's doing the right thing. He's doing it right. And I'm here for it, Turkey. You the man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let me know what you think. Am I tripping what? You know what I'm saying? Is Turkey fucking the game or what? Let me know. You know what I mean? Shit.